This is 52 Tombstone Gaming. Welcome to the day. I know I've probably done some stuff off camera. Obviously, the car is done. So we're gonna go take this other engine to another customer, swap out the engine that I hand grenaded in their car. And we're gonna take the race car to the track. But first, let's hop in the truck, get everything towed over, and load up the car. We should be good. Probably should put it in. Nope, don't even need to worry about that. Alright, let's get it turned around. With the recent update, we now actually have a character that sits in the car, so that's nice. Because I need to see what we're doing. Let's back it up, back it up. Yes, now we actually have a character that sits in the car, and the actual cars of the world are actually there for once. It's not just some random taxi looking things and stuff like that. So that's nice. Alright, let's get this car loaded up. Now you may notice when I start loading it up that there will be something new. I'm not going to reveal it just yet. I forgot to shut the hood before I did that anyways, but you didn't really see much of it. Alright, so let's get this lifted up. I should do that. Yep. We'll get the tow hook. I think we can just hook it in the front. Alright, and let's see. Is there one in the front? Yes. Yes, there is. Parking brake off. Yes, I went through for the most part and did everything, bottom end, everything. I mean, there's a few odds and ends in the trunk, like spare license plates and a extra brake fluid, just because I didn't know if we might run into some problems. So I put those in. But I gotta go drop that engine off that's in that crate to a customer, because when I was taking out his car, he didn't tell me that he didn't add oil to the engine for a while it was sitting, and the motor hand grenaded. It was a 373 and it was doing so good, and I took a turn on the way back to my second beach house and it hand grenaded. So yeah, that's how that went. Obviously, the customer's like, I need a replacement, and I said, I got you, bud. So that's how that's going. Come on. You're such an asshole. Come on, there we go. There we go. I know, Big Betsy. You're a good girl. Now we'll put the e-brake on. Everything should be good. Because once I get the engine swapped out in the other car, you shouldn't have to worry about much. So all that does, it just puts the e-brake. I think what we'll do, it should be good on gas for a while. And we have enough fuel to possibly run down there. I'm just going to nap so that we'll drive there during the daytime. Alright. Brake is off. Get it pulling out. On the road again. Seeing as we're going to my secondary house, just taking it easy because of the load on the trailer, just trying to make sure I don't lose my car. It'd be kind of shitty. We're doing all that work just to lose it. Thank God I don't have any damage to it. We'll go this way. This way. Yes, I got some spare parts in the rear in case we have to fix some stuff in the junkyard. Well, not the junkyard, but the car. Some spare parts that I had from when I had to get the suspension going, because we need it rolling to load it on the trailer just to get it back to the shop. I had to make sure the gearing was right, because I had to look at the gearing for the car and this today to figure out the right ratio just for this. Holy shit, for the track, or we would have run into some problems. So that's how that went. Alright, we're taking to the left up here. We shouldn't run into any problems. I mean, obviously this truck is going to stop that wall sometimes, but with the load on the rear, shouldn't have too many problems. 5-speed automatic, man. Ugh. Yeah, they said with this new update, there's a bunch of new vehicle character stuff, and a few different animations of like things upgrading with better sounding engines, and a few odds and ends that happened today in the update. So if you're interested, check out the game. There's a lot of new stuff. Certain things were fixed, certain things were improved, a lot of things were added. Probably should switch to this view so I'm not all over the road, because I believe our car in the rear is fine. Ooh, there's a lag spike. Alright. Yeah, that engine that I built for the car in the rear that we're towing right now to the track, it didn't have enough oomph for what I needed, so luckily I took it out and we're going to repurpose it in the customer's car. That's the plan, at least. The car that we're going to repurpose this engine in is a Dodge Cornet 70s or 69, I believe, and it had a 373 in it, but like I said, the customer didn't put any oil in it, or didn't let me know that he hadn't re-added oil on it before I had picked it up, and I was driving it to my shop right before the engine hand grenaded. And it, of course, not my style of car. It's in this ugly ass purple-ish color, pinkish purple. So we're just gonna swap the engine out, get it to run, and yes, we're at the beachfront. It's not the prettiest place, but it does the job. There's the car. We're gonna swap that engine out, take this one to the drag track, and we shouldn't run into any problems. Put it in park. Alright. Put it in first person. Shut it down. Did I do this running? That's weird. That must be one of the cars driving around. Keeps making me think. Nope, I don't want that. It's weird, the car is shut off. And I know it's not this one. Yeah. I know it's not that one. Just for some reason it says my truck is still running. This one, if you can't tell, engine block hand grenaded. So luckily, I brought over a spare. Now I gotta find the wrench. I hope to God I packed the wrench, or I'm gonna have to run. There it is. Alright, time to do some mechanic work. Woo! I don't remember if this has exhaust on it. Hold on. Just need to move it over just a hair bit more. I know this engine might look a little different than what it was before, but it's the same engine. It's just when I was painting the car, I had a malfunction that it painted the engine, because these parts that I have on it are paintable. So that's basically what happened. And what we're basically doing is just taking what's left of this engine. I did try to salvage it, but it didn't work. The block, pistons, the crankshaft, it's all gone. Gone. Actually, I could have left that on. What I need to do is, I will take this block, because there are some parts that I can salvage off it. So I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, I can salvage them. Does it have heads? Yes it does. So I don't have to worry about taking the heads off this. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little forgetful on some of my parts that I have. Hope that doesn't upset anybody here. You know what? I'm not apologizing. You're a bunch of random people I don't know. You don't like that? Sorry, that's not my fault. Then we'll take it for a test drive. Ooh, no, it's just a block. I was panicking for a minute. I thought we may have destroyed the starter for a minute. Sorry, excuse me. I had a really bad cough hit me. But yeah, for a minute there, I really thought we lost the starter, because then I'd be like, oh, we might not get it running. But we didn't, so we're fine. The one thing I hate is unhooking all this stuff. There we go, there's that. Oh, forgot to unhook you. All done. Oh, nope. Yeah, if you can't tell, like I said, I had somewhat repainted it. You can see some parts where that didn't get painted. Not too worried. This is not even my car. So, if I was really worried about it, we wouldn't, I wouldn't be putting this in there. Come on. Come on. I know that you can go on there. Come on. Come on, don't lag on me. Don't mind the random engine noise in the background. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it. It runs. We know. This engine, for a fact, we know runs. But everything else, we'll take a gamble on. Alright, there's that. Still need to get the fuel line hooked up. Oh, come on. I know I just saw a prompt for it. Come on. There we go. Now we put you on. You should go right on, no problem. Yes, we're gods. We can crawl underneath engine. See? Woo! Gotta have some fun with it once in a while. Can't be all too serious, because then nobody likes it. Alright, that's all tightened, that's all tightened, that's tightened. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see how bad she pops, bangs, and booms. I gotta put this on... Nope. Put this on here, because I am gonna salvage what I can off this for another motor for one of my other cars that I have up my property. It's like a 69 Charger, maybe 70 style, that I have basically took one of my stock engines from one of my other cars, slapped a blower on it, but I think I might take the heads off these if the rockers are still good, and reuse the cat, rotor, and spark plug along to go with the blower, but we'll see. Like I said, the customer stated that he had done some work on it. Don't really know how much work he had really done. It confuses me when there's just a car running, because I know it's not this one, especially because I just dropped the engine in it. Let's see, hope to God you start. Okay, alright, looks promising, sounds promising. Come on, now let's take it for a test drive. I mean, I'm not expecting a whole lot from this, because this isn't my car. It didn't have much oomph when I wanted it, because I was going to buy this from the customer, but he told me he didn't want to sell it, and I did not like the color. Yes, I could have repainted it, but I did not want it. I think this has a 360 in it. That's what I just dropped in. Don't quote me, I could be wrong on that. I believe this has either a performance crankshaft or a stroker stroker crankshaft with a performance camshaft, or it's a race car camshaft, one of the two. with a few performance parts. I mean, not a whole lot. I literally basically gave this dude an upgrade or downgrade, depending on how you want to look at it. Oh! Well, now we have a problem. A major problem. Come on, this wasn't even my car, bro. Wasn't even my car, man. How am I gonna explain this to the customer? He don't know her. Right? Get it? No, now I gotta go get some parts, because of course the customer, a random person, hits my truck, or hits the customer car that now I have to deal with. Of course, all my tools are down here, and I don't have any with me. So, on we go to go get the truck, the tools, put a few things back up, and hope to God I can jack it back up just to throw that on there. And I think I don't have the jacks back at the garage. Damn it! This was supposed to be simple. I was supposed to take it for a test drive. First test drive, engine hand grenades. Second test drive, random civilian hits my car. Hits the customer's car. Am I gonna be able to go to the track with no problems? I have no clue at this point, to be honest. But I hope not. I mean, I hope I can get that. Did I? Don't tell me. What the? What? Huh? Well, that's new. Alright, let's put that on. That on. I don't think we're going to be able to get that other car back on the road within the time frame, but at least getting it out of the way so that way another potential person doesn't hit it. That's the priority. If not, I'm going to have it towed back. God, I can't just have one simple thing. Of course, I got to let the plugs warm up. Start, baby, start. There we go. Alright. Take two of let's solve the problem. Yeah. Which is supposed to be a simple engine swap and a quick drive around before taking it back to the shop. But no. Some random dude had to, said to punch it when I was pulling out. It's never just easy for me. That's the problem. It's never just that simple. I wish it was. Dear God, I wish it was. Luckily nobody's hit it since it's been parked here. Can't say much on that. It's literally, we were literally just supposed to swap the engine, take it for a test drive, and determine anything else afterwards. But no. No, Austin Powers. No. It was just a simple. Alright, let's hope to God I can move it off to the side of the road so we don't run into any more problems while just trying to get out of the way. This isn't even my car, man. Oh, man. Yeah, what do you think you're getting around my truck, bro? No, we're not doing that shit again. Woohoo! Oh, she had enough oomph to get out of there. We'll take this back to the shop. Actually, you know what? We'll park it over here. Park it in my driveway. I still can't believe that happened. But it did. Can't cry over spilled milk forever. Oh, that still sucks. Because now I gotta do more extensive damage. Maybe he won't notice my body fill it in. Ah, man. Yeah, it did a number on that suspension system. Ooh. And that HUD. Because it didn't look that bad before. Check the oil. Okay, it's still good. Alright. Onto the drag track. Hopefully this time we don't run into any problems. Just getting to the track. Which we have to turn around just to do that. So, hopefully, no car gives me problems. I know that one car is just trying to turn, and it's probably still doing the weird things, but that's not my problem. My problem is doing what I do now. What is that? Is that my engine? Just rotating in the rear? I mean, I'm not too shocked. Oh, look, there's a traffic jam. I wonder why that's happening. Stop trying to move my truck. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look, the last person that tried to do something like this got their shit wrecked in. Don't even try. I love having to lift the truck. For the one simple fact that, man, when you gotta go do shit, because people hate you. Alright. Alright, that shouldn't give us too many problems now. Alright, onto the track. After many malfunctions, we're going to the track. Why you all stopped on the road, fool? Is that the car that hit me? Having some malfunctions back there, bro? I mean, I know we're hauling a heavy load, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, not having any problems there. Stop riding my ass, bro. Swear to God, if we run out of fuel before we get there, I'm pissed. I mean, I could stop to get fuel, but I'm not going to. Dude, stop riding my ass, bro. I just need to get to where I'm going, man. Afterwards, you can go right around me. I rush you. I didn't even rush the dude that hit the customer's car. But he sure came flying out because he wanted to go, even though he was stopped. It seemed like he was letting me go. Obviously, he was not, apparently. Ooh. Well, you live and you learn. Now we're just towing to the next area. Come on. I know it's a heavy load. Heavy load. Alright, I'm going to take a right up here. Cross the bridge, and we should be at the track within no time. Woo! That was close. Alright, we'll take another right. I love this turbo diesel. I mean, yes, we can get more speed, but I'm trying to ease the throttle in without trying to kill us. So that's kind of the thing. Holy crap, that dude was flying. Taking another right. It's like NASCAR. Except we're taking rights, not a left. A left turn. And she's not liking that heavy load. Come on, baby. I know. I put the high gearing in you for a reason. There we go. Put it in the third. I was doing good. Now it's like struggling to just get above 80. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not a fuel issue. I have fuel. What's going on? I didn't shut down the truck and restart it? Probably do. Pull over and restart it. Maybe that's the problem. Come on. We're just losing RPM. It'll drop back down in a second. Oh shit. Come on, man. What an asshole. Came flying out of that turn, man. Alright, come on. I mean, I would expect this thing to be doing no problem just getting up these hills, but for some reason with maybe the load I got on, but it was working fine until I had to go do what I had to do with that car, and then now it's struggling. I mean, it's not out of gas, so we can't assume that, but I would assume maybe it's because of the load on the rear. I mean, you'll know what's in the new car and the car that I worked on. Obviously, I didn't record everything I did off camera, because if I did, this would be like an hour-long video, and I know that nobody wants to see that. So, the next car I will do, I will splice it in 2 separate videos and do that for you guys. I'm sorry if you guys were expecting to see all that done. My bad. But we're running into the miles per hour problem. I mean, the RPMs are doing fine. It's just getting the speed. What is going on, man? This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be having this problem. I mean, there's no way that engine weighs that much to be causing that much of a problem. Like, even with the other engine, it didn't have this much of a problem. When I'm going down hills, I get the speed, but as soon as I like touch a hill, it struggles. Straight up struggles. So, I mean, the racetrack's up ahead. We should have enough just to get there. All we need to worry about. Alright, racetrack is right up ahead. I think it's this turn. I'll wait for this car to pass, and then we will go into the track. There we go. Oh man, I'm AI here pretty fast. I'm actually very shocked on that. I was expecting them to like slow down when you're telling them you're gonna turn. No, that dude like punched it. He didn't care. He's like, no, I ain't slowing down for nobody. There we go. Come on. I mean, I can hear it shifting. That's a good thing. Alright, I don't think they're gonna really penalize me for running across the middle of the track, and I don't care. Well, not the middle of the track, but you know what I mean. Part of the road. Alright. Their lawn. So let's get this car unloaded and get it on the track. See how she does. Should probably check the gas gauge, see how we're doing on fuel. We're about a quarter of a tank. There we go. Turn you off, get that down. Alright, let's straighten this out. Lock that up. Unhook you. Roll that back. I just need it so it's enough that it rolls off with not too many problems. Alright, that should do it, right? Yeah, that's roll off, not too many problems. Come on. I guess I gotta do it myself. Oop. Oop. I hate when it does that shit. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, there we go. So basically what I did is I put twin turbos in on this. I kept the performance carburetor, raised intake, a few odds and ends. Plus this is a 373. Let me check the oil because I keep having oil issues. It should be fine. But I keep having oil issues. I don't know if it's burning it off or if the oil pan is just eating oil. Some weird way that they do. But let's get this on the track. She definitely has that oof like you like. Alright. I don't know where the starting thing is, so give me a minute. There it is. It's in there. Okay, so we gotta go this way. I haven't even tested this car out yet, so please don't judge me. I'm just trying to get on the track. There we go. I haven't even took this thing out to top speed, so we're about to find out how well she does. Alright. Let's get her all lined up. Let's do this professional. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! She is mean. Yeah, baby. Hear that 373 with the twin turbos full up, baby. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, that was sketchy. Ooh, ooh. She's a little square on some of those turns. Well, we ran into some problems. We just rolled the car. Great test run. Oof. Maybe I can limp it back? Maybe. Don't worry. We're just gonna take it easy on the way back. Well, now we know we have to do some body damage. We got some body damage, a bad tire in the front, possible suspension issues. Because we just rolled the car. Get a little more oof. You know, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We're gonna blow the rest of it up. I mean, we were doing so good. And then that turn there, I don't know what happened. It seemed like it was just game physics or something with the car itself, but it, yeah, it rolled. I mean, I'm struggling just to keep it straight right now. That's how bad that left tire is just dragging. I mean, it still wants to drift it, don't get me wrong. I would do it, but it's struggling so bad right now. Come on. Alright, so I think we're back at the beginning, yeah. Alright, well, time to load it back on the trailer. After major malfunctions. Oof. God, all that work I put in, I just shattered the windows, rolled it, and yeah, that happened. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive it on right away, so I might have to back it on. Or I might have to come back with a different car. I can't believe that happened, man. It was doing so good, and then that last turn, it just lost. Oh no, come on. Lost all control. And then that was the end of it. I think I'm gonna have to back it on because I don't know if it's gonna go on in reverse, but we're gonna try it. Oh. Come on. Oh. It feels so bad. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I did have some bad steering components, so that probably is what happened. Man, did she roll well. I was actually expecting a lot more damage because I almost lost it in one of the other turns. So I'm actually glad I didn't lose it. Come on. There we go. Nope. Oh, we were doing so good. Come on. Don't be like that. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, the suspension. Oof. I mean, that lower arm it went when it went. There was no stopping that. And if I could have salvaged that sooner, I probably would have. But I didn't think. That's the problem. I didn't think. I assumed it would have been fine. But I got ahead of myself, and it obviously did not turn out fine. So, learn from that. If you're gonna build the car, at least do it properly. Don't try to do it half-assed. Learn from my mistake. Now, to the shop we go. I'm gonna leave off on here. If you like what you see, please subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for future videos. This is 52 Tombstone Gaming, signing off.